Hello. Welcome, my family. We're doing this today. We're doing this amidst all this healing that we're all going through together. Did you feel those shifts last night? Did you feel those shifts yesterday? The day before that? Everything has begun to trickle in. And by trickle, I mean slam in with a force of fire and water from this multidimensional healing that we're all going through together. So, yeah, yesterday was very interesting to me. Is the feed going to... There it is. I was going to say, there's no way there's nobody here. And there it goes. It updated. Boom! We're here. We're doing it. Aloha, Lola. Alola. Aloha, Lola. How's everybody doing? We're going to do the love and romance readings. Who gets the bunnies? Put the extra camera up so we can see the dice, so they know he's not just going to roll an 8 and give it to Leo. Off the cards. 7. Cancer again. That's fine. Anytime anyone ever said it was fine, it was fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everyone's fine. We have a good time here. And if you don't want to have a good time here, then you're in the wrong place. Because we have fun. We have fun while we drop these cards. Cards for the gods. Cards for you all. Cards for the archetypes. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all truly for being here. There is honestly so much going on that I can't start to talk about it. Because then it would just be like, we'll go on a whole tangent. There's going to be like, good 30, 45 minutes of Alexander just like ranting about the healing that we're all going through. Here's what I will do, though. I will validate what you've been feeling over the course of the past few days, and I will validate that anger, frustration, or rage that was coming through in your love lives and in your physical lives over the course of right around that time of the Scorpio eclipse. Yeah, right. So it might have started a little bit earlier. It might be going on right now. But the massive collective healing that I'm, even seeing the messages come through. I'm seeing it all come through. Resurrecting Phoenix TV. It's Queen. Queen, you get a new name? Welcome, my sister. Welcome, everybody. So, yeah, the bunny cards are going to go to Cancer. These little wonders. These little, look at them, sweet. Look at them. Well, would you look at it? Or would you just look at that? All right, so bunny cards. Cancer, you won again. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay? Cancer's been doing really good lately. A lot of winning going on over there. I freaking love you guys so much. We're just going to leave that other camera up. We're going to write down Aries. We're going to start chopping our way through this work, which is not work, because I love doing it, and I love you all so much. And welcome. Make sure to gently caress that like button. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, what are you doing? And yeah, Sedona, Starseed Summit this weekend. This strong beginning, not a weekend. And many, you want to be hitting the bell notification icon, and you want to be paying attention to what's going on the channel, because the multidimensional and the things that Alexander is going to be talking about are lit. All right, there we go. Aries. We'll go 4 minutes in. Some people are already leaving. They're like, I don't want to hear about the cards. That's fine. Come for the next one. Come for the next one. Let's do this. Okay. 1, 2. Carol! Luke, you're on Thunder Mountain. Aries, mid-monthly readings. So this reading will be from November 15th to December 15th. Look at that. It's almost Xmas time already. Come January 1st, by the way, I'm just going to be calling these the mid-monthly readings, so I'm starting it now. Because when spirit is finally like, you're listening, they're finally listening. This whole like, oh, these are love readings. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're not. Okay, Aries, here we go. What does spirit want the sign of Aries to know? Ooh. Okay, so nighttime is at the bottom of the deck. What you're processing at night. Your other dimensional versions want you to know that this is very, very multidimensional. So something is multidimensional and you're processing it at night. This is definitely what I've been seeing in my own life. Like even last night, there was just a big chubby cat, and the big chubby cat turned into a person. It turned into a full-grown man, actually. But I'm seeing a lot of things come through multidimensionally, whether they're coming from Lyran aspects, certain starseed aspects. I'm seeing things come from certain aspects of the self or archetypal functionalities of the self, and they're letting us know of the great healing and transmutation that is taking place on this planet right now, taking place on this planet, off this planet, all over the cosmos. The entire reality is shifting. It's not just humanity. It's not just humanity. It's not just Earth. It's not just Terra. It's not just Gaia. So what's taking place, Spirit is wanting Aries to know, but also I'm wanting all of you to know to pay attention to your dreams, because what's taking place in your dreams, in my dreams, in the dreams I see of others, as I hear about these this information, is very, very evident what is taking place here. So I see right here this meditation. So meditation in the beginning of the month. So right now, where we are in the month, Aries, it's talking about something being meditated on that you're looking at as if it's dark. You're looking at it as if something's evil. Aries is looking at something out of balance when it is very much so in balance, okay? Or it's something that you need to take responsibility for. And the way that this has been coming through with me as of very recently is, sometimes we're only able to see the trauma. And as I've been stepping out of this victim mentality that I see so many are still in this victim mentality, as I work on stepping out of this more and more every day, I'm realizing that some of the situations where I'm saying they did this is the way this happened, this is the way that happened. Are we remembering the good is what I'm getting at. Are you remembering the precious things and what there was to be cherished in a love relationship, regardless of how it ended, in a friendship, regardless of where it stands right now, or with our family, with all these things? We're having to grow every single day, my family. And as I grow every single day, and as I see others grow around me, I see some people halting their progress. I see some people slowing down their work. Slowing down their integration, which this is something that cannot be avoided. This is something that cannot be halted. It is part of us becoming these emperors and empresses, this masculine work, if you will, that needs to be done, this masculine working with the feminine of multidimensional understanding, and what we are getting to be and stay on the high ground, to stay in our power, because it shows that we're going to be doing this one way or another, Aries. I love your reading. Hangman, meditating. So there's something that needs to be meditated upon. This is probably your dreams. Instead of just saying it was just a dream, it was not just a dream. To incorporate this into your life, to remember your dreams also. I don't want to hear any excuses even through the ether, because somebody just pinged me with, multiple people just pinged me with, but I don't remember my dreams. Take responsibility for that and remember your dreams again. You used to remember them. You remembered them when you were a child. So what is the excuse? What is the blame? What is the cause here? Look through the work, look through the videos, go through the old Lucid Cupid videos, do what you need to do to remember your dreams. I don't care what zodiac sign you are. I promise you can do this. I promise you, if you change up your diet, or you remember what you were doing, whether you knew you were doing it or not, when you were remembering more dreams, when you go back to those actions, when you go back to those things, when you switch your belief structure and the spell that is coming out of your mouth, as you cast the spell that crafts your reality around you every single day, my family, cast a better spell. So whoever thought, whoever felt, or whoever thought whatever it is, or said it out loud, but I don't blah, 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 switch that up immediately. Not later, not tomorrow, right now, okay? Or else, once again, you're in the wrong place. You might want to scurry along there with your fears and your worries. Okay, so what does Alexander want you to know? You are a master. There is no excuse. There's nobody to blame but yourself. We take the high ground now, Aries. And that is where the celebration comes. And that's where the light comes from. And that's where the choice has already been made in the past. If you're hearing this transmission, if you're hearing this broadcast right now, you already made a choice to go through multidimensionality. You already made the choice to see that this is not a duality matrix. This is a matrix that we are God. We are all that is. And this whole belief structure of, oh, I can't say that, I can't think that, this is that, oh, you're too big for your britches, you're too cocky, you're this or that. Remember what you remembered when you were a child, okay? Remember what you could feel within every cell of your body is that your belief structure is most important, and this is the case. And this has to do with what I was just talking about with the magnetic attraction and the magnetic connections. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my most recent video. And I will be talking about that again because that's leading into the information that's coming up in the future. So looking at what's going on here, multidimensionality is what your spirit team wants you to know about. If you're still using this broken terminology of higher selves, what your higher selves want you to know, which should be your integrated self, because you should be, manifesting that you are your higher self. Okay. There is nothing above you. All right. So to integrate all that is, instead of staying in a lower dimension and admitting that every day by saying higher self, Alexander says other dimensional versions. I say other dimensional versions of myself. So to work with your multidimensionality, because what your multidimensional versions of you, what your ascended versions of you as you continue this process of ascending, what they want you to know is that you are a multidimensional being. You know this. So pay attention to the lives, your other lives, that you're having glimpses into these other lives that are very real. Your dreams are very real. Stop saying or thinking it's just a dream. It is not just a dream. You are looking at this life through some sort of distorted lens, or you are looking at something that's about to happen, that already did happen, and you're looking at things with multidimensionality. So if you're allowing yourself to squander that resource that is life and is creation, then that is, once again, that is on you. And that is something that Alexander cannot allow. Just can't do it. Anyone who is allowing you to do that is enabling you. And I do not allow enabling ever. Look at that. Aries. It's lit. Let's keep going. Who's next? Taurus. 1304. There we go. Let's do this. Let's do this, Taurus. Okay. Woo. All right. It's coming down the pipeline a little hot today. I don't like when you play the drums, sing something. Liquid hot magma, deal with it. Taurus, quantum reading, November 15th to December 15th. Ooh. Little popper. Oh. Taurus. Well, Taurus won. Good little gold star for the day. But there's still 10 more readings, Alexander. Well, tough cookies. Taurus won. All right, let's take a look here. You torsion fields. They told me I was a bull. Taurus. Taurus means torsion field. All right, anyways, look at that. The Page of Pentacles. So the bigger the hat, the bigger the thought process. So some sort of thought process that's been on your journey has now been released. So congratulations, Taurus. Let's give them all a round of applause. I'm so freaking proud of you. Look at this. You're charging into battle with your magic wand, with this rainbow light. I literally am watching rainbow warriors in this present moment, masculine and feminine integrated, having the high ground at the end of the month, integrating the feminine high priestess aspect and releasing the old BS. I love this. The better the reading, the faster Alexander drops it like it's hot fire and then moves on. So yeah, you got your gold star. What I'm going to let you know is during the month of November 15th, the time frame of November 15th to December 15th, Taurus, what these cards are showing me is there's some sort of belief structure that you're taking responsibility for. There's some sort of belief structure that you were holding, some sort of guilt, some sort of blame, whatever it is, whether it was upon yourself or somebody else. It was basically upon yourself because the one is in the all. But something that you were carrying, you are no longer carrying at the end of this month. And this is triumph. This is success. This is us putting everything in the appropriate place and living by how we are supposed to be living life. So thank you for carrying this torch, Taurus. I would love to see more of this across all the readings today. But what I'm seeing right here is this is very, very exciting. And, you know, anytime I see the spiritual high priestess on the high ground at the end of the month, you have my vote for best reading. But these four quadrant, like, so where we are now and where we end up, oh my God, those are really good cards. So I'm excited about this. You should be excited about this too, Taurus. You are becoming, so if you came here looking for a love reading, here's what I'll tell you. You are becoming like the best version of you that you ever could possibly be in this present moment. And that's going to continue to blossom. I'm not saying you're done. Alexander did not say you're done. But what I'm saying is this: if this is you coming to this love reading, looking for love, you're just going to attract a better reflection now because this is the best you've ever been. So it's almost like, wow, I'm just excited. I'm excited for life. Thank you, Taurus. Thank you for allowing me to tune in on your sign. You are just spitting liquid hot magma yourselves. All righty. 1744 for Gemini. Gemini. What twin is in the suit today, Gemini? What twin did we get today? Is it the destroyer or the loving ones? How dare he talk about how I am and what I do and where I choose the nurturing one. I love that twin. She's my favorite. All righty. Gemini, November 15th to December 15th, quantum reading for everybody born under the Zodiac sign of Gemini. 1, 2, 3. Is that it? Do one more. Okay, I'll do one more. Gemini chooses integration. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I will be here. Ooh, we got a love card. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh my good God. It's good. Yes. Oh my God. So Gemini, let's give you a round of applause as well. Look at that. In perfect cursive. Wow. That's interesting how you got to this point with all that shenanigans. I'm going to pistol whip the next person who says shenanigans. Hey, Tharp, what's the name of the place with all the goofy shit on the walls? Shenanigans? Anyways, anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about right now just thinks deja vu. Anyways, wow, Gemini, you made it this far with all those shenanigans, all that chaos, if you will, all that less than perfect belief structures. It shows that you're completing that this month, or you have the opportunity to release that and complete that as one, to truly finish that which is you, and to no longer make these excuses, no longer have this excuse, no longer blame anything on your reality and you as those powerful aspects of duality themselves, when there is no duality. This fractalization process that has taken place across the entire realm, across the entire field, across all the causal, the astral, the etheric, across everything that is, this belief structure that God would fractal him or herself or itself down, when that has never even been done. It was part of the trick. It was part of the plan. So something that you've been dealing with, Gemini, you're no longer dealing with at the end of this month. I see mastery. I see loving. I see the high priestess in the same position twice in a row. Well, look at that. What do we have for her, Johnny? What do we have for her? Success, ascension. This whole black and white pillar, seeing beyond the veil. All of your wildest dreams come true. And once again, you are the best reflection for your future lover, or to be becoming more powerful for your current lover, Gemini, so you can then thrive and thrive and thrive. Something, the world card mid-month is complete. The chaos is done. Take responsibility for the chaos that's been taking place in your reality. It is your fault and your fault only. Do not blame anybody else on the past. Do not blame anyone else on what has been going on. You take responsibility of, I had more to integrate and I haven't integrated it yet, but you have time. Spirit is letting you know now is the time, and you still have time. But this whole blame and leaving anything and leaving any of these doors open, once again, Alexander's not going to allow it, and he's moving on. There we go. Are we on number 7? Bunny cards, Cancer. I want the bunny cards, Alexander. Cancer already won. You know what? I want the bunny cards too. All right. When's Leo going to get the bunny cards? Wait, what's all this? What is this? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, there's a little bit of extra stuff in there. Look at that. You get out of here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Dana. Ooh, those cards shuffle nice. Wow, it was worth every penny. It's definitely a $100 deck. Yeah, I want to let everybody know that I bought these for the world. It was a $100 tarot deck. Not complaining. When you do tarot for a living, it's a write-off, right? November 15th to December 15th, quantum reading. What does Spirit want Cancer to know? 2. Oh, you laid her on the floor. So silly. It's so cute. Cancer. Ooh, that's my card. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ooh, with the 9 of Swords, though, there's dream time over here for you. The 9 of Pentacles, the finer things in life. So the cloud covers the finer things in life, and the house on the hill. Once again, dream time is coming up from your multidimensional aspects, from your other dimensional versions. So let's take a look right now in the month of November, where we are right now, the 4 of Wands, the celebration. The celebration is not happening because you're allowing anxiety to exist in your mind. But Alexander, we have the excuse of blaming our anxiety on outside other circumstances and other things from outside of ourselves. Isn't that so much easier? Yeah, it is easier. It's also an excuse, and Alexander's not going to allow it anymore. Okay, not that he ever really was allowing it, but celebration is integral into where you are right now, wherever you are, and this is part of the challenge that just is, okay? This is part of the challenge of what we decided to do, is to take power over our reality. So you are testing yourself. Spirit is testing you, but you are the spirit that is testing you, and you're testing yourself to see if you're responsible with more power, able to respond. So are you able to respond to what is taking place in your reality? It's like you're constantly testing yourself for the next driver's ed license. So Cancer, what's going on right now is we're seeing that moving forward, there's more intuition, there's more integration, there's more power leading in front of you in this month, but there's something that needs to be released. There's some belief structure that now we're seeing 3 months in a row. We're seeing that Taurus is doing it. We're seeing that you have the opportunity to do it. We're seeing that Gemini, it's going to happen, even though they might not even realize that they're doing it. But we're seeing for you, Cancer, you've been doing so freaking epic. Now it's like moving forward. What are you moving forward towards? Here, what do you want? You want the finer things in life. Pay attention to your multidimensional dream state. There is a trumpet blast. There is moving forward with spiritual abundance. There is moving forward with power. So this is what you're calling in right now, is more spiritual abundance, more integration, more balance. Then prove it to yourself. Prove it to your reality. There's something that you're blaming on the outside and it is inside, and you can't do that. You cannot do that. So there's something that you're thinking and you're blaming on something that you just can't do it. There we go. Alrighty. Wow. The quick version. We wanted a longer one. Well, that was it. I was hot and I threw buttering today. I hope you enjoyed those beautiful, very cute bunny cards. Leo? Oh, I didn't see the time. Did anyone see the time for Cancer? Oh, Veronique. Cancer, when did I start? Veronique, what was the time? I'm just going to say 20? 20. I'm just going to say 20. 20 with a question mark. My father would make outrageous claims like he invented the question mark. Leo. Alrighty, 2731. Let's go, Leo. Good delicious. Okay. 2, 3. Golden bug. Welcome, Johnny. November 15th to December 15th, quantum reading for everybody born in the Zodiac sign. Leo. Leo. Oof. More mastery stuff. Shocker. 22, 23. We'll take it. I guess it's at least better than 20 minutes even with a question mark. Ooh, do unto others as we want done unto ourselves. With great power comes great responsibility, as we also are integrating this Emperor frequency. Okay. Wow. How epic. All right. So a celebration. So something. Oh, this is literally talking about what I've been processing. How interesting. So I was seeing that on this quest of attaining my power, there were certain times and places and where I was kind of blocking out the good to only focus on the bad to create pressure. This is what depression is, to depressurize. But the pressure, while the pressure is there, is what's turning the coal to the diamond. We already were these perfect diamonds, these paragons, these epic functionalities of diamond light. But sometimes we need to show that to ourselves by whatever means necessary. So some of us have certain distortions. By some of us, I mean all of us, because we all have our distortions. Or you wouldn't be here listening to this message in the first place. Or you wouldn't be listening to anything because you'd already been made of pure energy and you would have ascended. So sitting here from this place, this is what I'm seeing is I was blocking out the good in these traumatic situations. And I brought this up briefly earlier, but now I'm seeing that it's actually coming up in Leo. There's this new beginning where the worst is already over. So this is going on about sometime around December 1st, because this reading goes from November 15th to December 15th. And what I'm seeing right here is mastery, reaching true mastery. And by reaching mastery, we need to see that we do unto others as we want unto ourselves. The one is in the all, but also this fact that with great power comes responsibility. And that's what's taking place right now, is to stop looking at just the negative and to be able to celebrate. So let's take a look at the celebration. Like, what is this all bringing up with this reading? What is the outcome? What is the conclusion? The inner child's intuition and us being the spiritual angelics that we are. So this goes across all the zodiac signs, but for Leo, you're being asked to step into your angelic frequency. You're being asked to step into your angelic power. Yes, I agree with a lot of you. I feel some people thinking right now, but Alexander, the angelics were going through this. I thought that we were ascending beyond all this. There's this, there's that. I have some people that are so bound to all this angelic stuff that like they have halted their ascension process. And then I have other people that are just like, what's been going on? My Pleiadian came to me about a week and a half ago, and she said, just like y'all were going through it, we were going through it. Okay, this is a multi-dimensional detox. This is a multi-dimensional integration and ascension process that's taking place. They have gotten through the other side of it. We have gotten through the other side of it, but just some people can't see that yet. Some people are still focusing on the negative when the negative is done. So what's being asked of Leo right now is there anywhere in your life, Leo, where you're only looking at the negative and you're not remembering the good times? You're not remembering the good times you had with these ex-lovers or current lovers or family members, friends that seem to no longer be friends, to focus on that innocence and what they saw and what you saw in them. And that process has gotten you to this point of being strict with your boundaries, of being the angelic, being the spitting fire, and being able to then say, no, that is not allowed. What is allowed and what isn't allowed? We need to be able to say what is no longer allowed. And as I tell certain portions of my reality from one Leo to another, or to you all, as I tell certain portions of my reality, which is literally just sometimes within the mental. Sometimes literally within the mental, I just say, here's my new boundary. And what my new boundary is, if this happens, I'm going to be calling it out, whoever's doing it, whether it's a stranger at the store, my best friend, or my mom. I'm going to be calling out if this is taking place. You know why? Because I want the entire reality to call me out if I'm doing that. So when I did that, a lot of people just started to shift and phase out of my reality because they were like, oh God, he's going to call me out on my crap. I better run away from that. So, which is fine. Once again, that's fine. It's beyond fine. It's awesome and it's epic. But to get to this new place of unconditional love, where it's like, regardless of who crosses you, regardless of who crossed me, I'm speaking from my own experience right now, because what else can I truly do for you all? Regardless of who's crossed me, whether they're going to suffer or not, I do not want that suffering to take place. If that suffering is going to happen, I hope it happens in another reality that I do not need to watch it. Because I want everybody and everything to thrive around me. And that is unconditional love. And that is a code. And that is what so many people that are stuck in a victim mentality are having so much difficulty integrating. But guess what? It's already on your plate. You already ate half the food. So you might as well finish your dinner. There we go. Virgo. Whew, 3422. Virg. Virgo, November 15th to December 15th. Quantum reading for everybody born under that Zodiac sign. Zodiac sign. Johnny, can you hear me? What does Spirit want Virgo to know? Let's see. Right after this bridge and 3 shuffles. Mr. Owl. 1, 2, 3. How many shuffles does it take to get to the center of an accurate reading? 3. Bam. Bam. Oh, one of these, huh? Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. Once again, it's just like the same message coming up over and over again. Okay, so Virgo, it's a little bit different for you. You're not able to actually see that, something that needs to be brought up to you. The old version of you is gone. You've gone through a spiritual death, which is kind of like a physical death, but it wasn't a physical death because it was your own death that you have not integrated yet. But once again, blame is still being cast outside this hard work, this, my heart, what my heart is carrying, what I've been through. Come on. Already, let this go. Let this go. I do see the option for it dying, but it still seems like some of it is being carried. This can't be carried anymore. Your other dimensional versions want you to take the high ground, want to let you know that you already do have the high ground. You're just, it's almost just like the high ground is a plateau, and the plateau is so long that it goes off the horizon, and you can't even see that the cliff is right behind you. Not that you're going to fall off that cliff, but you can't see that everything that is behind you is below you, Virgo. Okay? These people and these traumas that you created that you should take responsibility for, these things made it so you would get to this place of loving mastery. This is where you are already. You are this immovable object of love. You are this unstoppable force of love. So step into that, what it is that you are. These excuses and these things, but that happened, but when I was a kid, but blah, 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 but that, and then why? It's not fair. Or it is fair, and you manifested it. I believe you manifested it. I believe I manifested all my traumas. I believe that some traumas are not created equally, and some of us are carrying more stuff than others, but it doesn't matter anymore. It is up to us to do this work. It is up to you to do the work for your zodiac sign, for your archetypal functionality, for that which you are. It's up to me to do the work for what I am, so I can realize I'm more, so you can realize you're more, so you can hold those codes for the rest of your reality matrix and the rest of the people that are carrying your same codes, your same frequencies. Virgo, this is enough already. Put this down now. I'll wait. All right, good. Now, awesome. Thank you for putting that down. I believe that some of you did not put it down, but we were going to move forward knowing that someone put it down, and they are now holding the code for the rest of you all. This is not serving you. This is weakness. This is victim mentality. You can say, Alexander was so firm and strong and mean today, and I tuned out and I left before I received that message. Or you can receive the message that is step out of your victimhood and know that you, before you came here, agreed for this trauma to take place because that trauma is the thing that forced you to sit, that forced you to feel, that forced you to think, that had you find your power. So be grateful for whatever took place. And integrate the fact that you are in this place, not because this person hurt you, because you asked this person from a previous lifetime to hurt you, so you could become the immovable object of love for everybody in your life. And that's why, Virgo, that's why all these people flock to you the way that they do, because they know that you have this code. But for you to strengthen that code, you've got to let go of this. And we're moving on. Spirit wants you to have the high ground. Look at that card came up again today. Interesting. We all should take it. Leo rising. Leo rising. Ha ha. Play the drum. I'm sad now. Good. Feel it. Don't think. Feel. 3940. Sometimes we need that energy to then let us know this isn't real, so you can take a look at it yourself, Virgo. So that's what I'd love for you to do, is take a look at it yourself and just really ask yourself if it's benefiting you to have this belief structure and not look at these other people with innocence. What if their healing has to do with you going through that realization? What if their healing is being hindered by you holding this frequency over them of unforgiveness? We'll just do 40, 22. That was for Virg. That was for Virg. The Virg. The Virg is the word. All right. Oh, God. 2, 3. Massive root chakra healing has already taken place, and the heart is healing more and more over these next upcoming present moments. What is our Christmas present from ourselves? What is our Christmas present from Spirit? Root chakra healing and heart healing. There's the red and the green. Interessante. Just in time for Libra, Catherine. Catherine, you didn't miss anything. Yeah, you did, but it's okay. Katarina, Arturo. Catherine's gonna be here soon. Catherine's gonna be here soon. We're gonna rage. What do you mean rage? You know, like fly with the seabirds and all that. Libra! Libra, we need your scales to balance for all of humanity. All right. Oh, leaves. Oh, leaves. Leaves is short for Libra, in case you're wondering. 1, 2, 3. They want one more. November 15th to December 15th. What does Spirit want for the zodiac sign of Libra to know in a quantum manner? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, good. Oh, good. Look at you go. Libra, look at you go. All right. You're moving forward with responsibility. I love this. You're moving forward with responsibility. You're moving forward with knowing. And because of that, mind, body, spirit, something is coming in. We have a message. We only had to wait about 7 signs to get a message that I really wanted to give. This is epic. So Libra, at some point during this month, at some point from November 15th to December 15th, something is coming to you that you need to learn about. You want to learn about. So something that will be coming through, some sort of frequency, something that you might want to do with a friend or learn with a friend. Something new is coming in. And do I see any cards that say that this has to do with business? No, I do not. I do not yet. But something that requires schooling, something that requires learning is coming up. And I do not think that this is karmic. I do not think that this is a test. I think something is going to excite you. So Alexander is here to let you know to follow that excitement and to pay attention to what excites you, because this is something that could be brushed off. But it's something that you might see somebody else does something that you are really, really good at. That I'll even say and go so far as saying you're the best at it, Libra, and the world needs you to step into that power. But what's going to take place at the end of the month, which is just cliff notes. This is why Alexander's here. But I'm blocked because last time I did it, they killed me, Alexander. They burned me alive. Well, yeah, no, that's what they did. Who's they? The powers that were. Who's us? We are the powers that be now. We are the powers that be now. You watching this broadcast right now, we are the powers that be now. No one is gonna come and do this to you again. So once again, weakness, victim mentality. Let's get rid of it, my family. No one's going to come and collect you. That stuff that was left in the news, that was left in the movies, the TV shows where you see the person crawl under the bed and they're like, they're gone. And all of a sudden they get taken away with the black bag special. That is not real. That doesn't take place, or else Alexander wouldn't be talking to you right now, because he spits liquid hot magma that he finds before the news networks, for God's sakes, and they blacklist him. But it doesn't matter, my family. We are here. We're doing this, and I'm here to let you know that this isn't going to take place. This is how it was when there wasn't internet. This is how it was when this could be hidden. This can't be done right in front of us any longer, okay? This is you stepping into your angelic power, Libra. This is something that's going to happen one way or another. You heal me, I heal you is at the bottom of the deck. There's something with this caduceus. There's something that you learn. And you learn. But do not look at this teacher like they're your teacher. They're just somebody that learned more about this subject in this lifetime before you have. I look at you as the master of this subject. I look at you as the master of this craft. I look at you as the master of this art. So please, Libra, pay attention to your feelings. Pay attention to your heart. Pay attention to your gut. And Alexander is here to just incinerate and shove them through a Play-Doh fun factory. And who is them? Your thoughts. Your thoughts of, but there's already so many other people that do this, brain, me, Alexander, reality. But last time I did this, I was killed for it. It's not going to happen. So whatever other excuses you come up with, those are your duty for you to realize how important it is that you do this thing that comes to you this month. But I'll take away those two excuses for you. Those two excuses are gone. I'll take away your excuses. What's the excuse? I don't know. All right, let's take a brief intermission. Okay, on to Scorpio. Scorpio. I've seen a lot of shenanigans, Scorpio. This better be a good one. Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay. Here we go. It's going to be Scorpio. All right. Have I told you lately you're not a scorpion? You're actually an eagle, and they hid it in the past, and they didn't want you to know that you're an eagle. Scorpio, your happy birthday, Scorpio. Oh, the angels like that one. Okay. November 15th to December 15th, quantum reading for everybody born in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, can I have a good one? Ooh! That's what I'm talking about, Scorpio. It's about time. What time is it? It's about time. Yes. Unlimited power. Okay. Scorpio, this is good. It's not good enough to beat Taurus, though. Sorry about that. But Taurus, that's your counterpart. 6 months out. Yeah. Ooh, the shadows are doing good. And, ooh, I like this. Okay, so bottom of the deck, cloud cover across the entire reading, across the entire month, is the inner child, the spiritual inner child. And then what we're seeing is the message from other dimensional versions is you holding that feminine fire. So let's see what to do with that feminine fire and that inner child frequency. Look at that. The King of Cups in the same frequency, in the same place once again. So right off the bat, just from me seeing that and seeing what I've already told all these other zodiac signs, Scorpio, in case you're tuning in and jumping right to this portion of the reading. What I will let you know what's been going on across the other readings is the fact that your reality and what you manifested, what you created, has made you become the loving force that you are. So no more blaming the past, no more blaming other people. Just remember that. And I see that that seems to be done. You are at this new level of strength. This literally says, because of the moon, what took place with some sort of full moon, the eclipse, from the eclipse in Scorpio, that's what it is. They're correcting me. From the Scorpio eclipse, you being a Scorpio, we're seeing the Temperance card. We're seeing angelic nature. It's shining. It's glowing. My attention is really on this glow around the angel's head. And then we see this. We see this feminine controlling the masculine. Even though at any point this lion could pounce the feminine is in full control. And that's how we're making this abundance. That's how we're collecting all this energy. Now, Scorpio. Alexander's just going to, even though the past doesn't exist, we're going to bring up the past for a second. Every time you're glowing like this, a turd has showed up. Okay? So this is your love reading. All right? So Scorpio, I wish I had a bell right now. Scorpio, for the love of God and everything that's holy, no excuses. Take it slow with whatever is about to show up. Because every time you're glowing, it's just like Moth City. And you're like, no, he's not a moth. He's epic, and I love him, and you call him James, and I'm going to rub his head, and I pet him, and I massage him, and then... Okay? We're not allowing that again. Scorpio? If it happens again, don't tell Alexander about it, because he warned you. After this day, at 3:37 p.m., during the time of not having this daylight savings time in Sedona, Arizona, Alexander said it. Pay attention to the pattern. When you're glistening and shining and sparkling like this, and this goes with a lot of you others. But for you, Scorpio, from the Scorpios that are in my life, I've seen this over and over and over and over and over and over again in your lives. That you attract these energies as a test for yourself to become more loving. But now Spirit is asking you to pay attention and be honest with yourself and be this person's friend, be these people's friends, whatever it is, long enough to identify that what I am telling you about is actual, factual, okay? Sometimes things progress really quickly, but just take into account that somebody that's in your life, that just entered your life or is about to enter your life, moths to the flame. And we cannot blame them. I'm not asking you to blame these people. Once again, take responsibility, Scorpio, because this card is here. You were doing this. This has been your thing, so you can kind of stay in this rut, if you will, of ascension. But that doesn't even make sense to say rut of ascension, but that's what it is. Spirit's asking you to release this. Your brother is asking you to release this. Please, in this present moment or in the very next present moment or one of the upcoming next present moments, just be able to identify that when you're at your best, you attract somebody who seems to be after that energy. And this has been a reoccurring theme. Because when we identify the reoccurring theme, we can then end the reoccurring theme, and we don't need to go through this any longer. But take away that excuse. This is not because they are evil, they are dark. This is because this is how you've been creating the pressure, the depression. This is how you've been creating the frequency that was necessary for you to show yourself that you're a diamond. A diamond in the rough. Who's that, Riri? Sagittarius. 5344. Sag. I am going to show you how to love again, but we're going to start by you loving yourself again. How do I love myself, Alexander? You escape victimhood. Afrahi. Okay. Sagittarius, November 15th to December 15th. Quantum reading. What does Spirit want you to know? What does Spirit want you to know, Sagittarius? Cut it. Oh, another. Ooh, it's massive. Sag. Wow. I'm gonna show you how to love again. Look at that. Look at that King of Cups, how he just keeps coming up. And by he, I mean ye. I mean all of the women and all of the men and everybody watching this, or not even watching this. We're all going through this. Okay, so Sagittarius, what do we want you to know? What does Spirit want you to know? Death, the death of the old. The old is gone. The old physical, mental, and spiritual is gone. This is not a physical death. This is not a mental death. This is not a spiritual death. This is not an astral death. This is not an etheric death. This is not a causal death. It's all of the above. The old you is gone. You have already ascended. So there's something that needs to be balanced. So let's take a look sometime around December 1st, or what would be going on around that time. You're needing balance. You're needing these scales. What I was just asking Libra, hypothetically, kind of joking, but not really. Let's have those scales balanced. We see those scales. We see the sword of truth. But there's something still on the heart. There's something still on the heart. And whatever this is on the heart, it's being blamed outside once again. And this is something that we need to take responsibility for. That we, as the Sagittarius, need to take responsibility for whatever this thing is that we're blaming on the outside circumstances. Because once again, I'm seeing more victimhood. I'm seeing more victim mentality. And this is the recipe for resentment. So what is it? We need to be able to speak about it when it comes up. We need to be able to look at this stuff. And we're not able to look at it if we're looking at something and keeping something alive that isn't alive anymore, when all that really exists and the only real house of magic is love. So to be this immovable object of love, to be this unstoppable force, what is necessary? Let's see what Spirit wants us to know. First of all, you're a magician with all of the elements on the table. But to look towards the end of this reading, or the end of this window, and mind you, this can take place in 13 seconds, 13 days, or 13 months, okay? There's something that's going on with the feminine, okay? I can see that because the frequency is love, but they're showing it as masculine, and that's all that comes up. There's no other people here, all right? So something that's going on and taking place with the feminine has to be released. This forgiveness, the chaos is coming from within, is what this says. So this needs to be looked at. This needs to stop. It's like we're blaming something on the outside circumstances. We're blaming something on somebody else when you, Sagittarius, you are responsible for this. You're the one with all the elements on the table. So whatever you're seeing in your reality and whatever's taking place, you need to take responsibility for it. You need to take accountability for it. You need to know that it's only happening because you manifested it. So if something bad is happening, quote unquote, nothing bad is happening, first of all. But if something challenging happens to be happening, it's because you are looking for more frequency to step you into your power as this immovable object of love, of this unstoppable force and this immovable object, all wrapped up into one, which is love, the feminine frequency in the masculine. So we're getting a lot of the Emperor card, and we're getting a lot of the King of Cups card across all of these readings so far. So to look at this, okay, look at this. I was just saying the Death card. Look at this. Is challenging. I get it. Sagittarius, you're doing something probably for the entire zodiac wheel. You're definitely doing something for your entire zodiac sign. Something that's taking place. And you're just looking at it like, this is my process. No, it's not just your process. What you are going through is happening with all of your sign. Even the versions that are brushing it off, that are bottling it up and going to work in the morning. Okay? Something has shifted. Something is gone. We need to internalize and realize that it is gone, so we can then release, so we can get to this point of having this good cry, forgiving ourselves, blaming ourselves to then forgive ourselves, because the blame has been outside, and the blame has been on people that do love you, and that is okay. We all, every sign, everybody watching this, whether they admit it or not, has done that at some point in their lives. But Sagittarius, you're being asked to no longer do this. Okay. Who's next? Gabagool! 59, 52. Capricorn. Gabagool. Gabagool. Ah! I'll be back. They're all really good poppers. Oh, except for that one. All right. Capricorn, November 15th to December 15th, quantum reading. Capricorn. 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 You're a sea goat. You're not a regular goat. You're a mermaid goat. Oh, baby, a triple. I only dropped a few cards. Everybody leave because you dropped a few cards and you said gabagool. Oh. All righty. A different message. Good stuff. Okay. Capricorn, at some point during this month, you're wondering where your abundance is. You're wondering where this true energetic flow of what you deserve is. Somebody at some point in your life, or some people, made you have the opportunity to say no, to be strong, to have better boundaries, but you didn't. And something that you wanted to do, you didn't do. So once again, we're going through blame. We're going through victimhood. We're being asked to talk about something that you probably do not want to talk about, Capricorn. But there was something that you wanted to do that you did not do, because the Capricorn is a very, very hard worker. So you wanted something that you could work at. You wanted somewhere you could go that you could put in the overtime. You could put in the more hours. You could put more time in. The reality is reminding you that in some way, shape, or form, you are a therapist. You are a counselor. You are a priest or priestess, and you're being asked to step into this fire for sure. You're standing still with your fire. You have your fire. You're being asked to integrate this masculine frequency of pentacles, of fire, of flame, of nature, of magic. So this is something that right now you're saying, no, I can't do that. I don't have time for that. I'm busy. I'm working. One way or another, this is coming out of the tomb. One way or another, this is releasing itself. So there's something that's coming through from the past, Capricorn. And Alexander's here to remind you that this is something that you very much so wanted to do, and not to have regrets or resentment or blame any of these people that you weren't doing this. But it's time now. It's time now. No more moving forward while looking backwards. And what is it you're looking backwards upon? Okay. You're looking backwards on this counselor frequency. Okay. So I see all these sticks coming through. And this might be something that's even coming up in your physical reality, but I want to let you know that as this comes up in your physical reality, it's also coming up in your mental, your causal, your etheric, all of the realities. So there might be something going on in your love life for some of you where you're talking about getting counseling, you're talking about having counseling, and seeming like you or your reality itself is needing the counseling, when really the reality is needing you to step into this role as the counselor. So sometimes we align ourselves with certain people, with certain frequencies, with certain times, with certain places to show ourselves that, like, wait a minute, I can do this. I can do this. And you're being asked to do this. Okay? You're being asked to do this, Capricorn. Alexander's not telling you that you have to do this. Alexander is reminding you that there is a joy, there is something you're very good at and you do not look at as work that you could be doing and putting all this time in to get this frequency, to get this business, to get this life, to get this functionality, to get these boundaries for you and the people around you stronger, okay? Because one way or another, the people are calling you. So say you want to brush off what Alexander's saying. You don't want to do this. Then just pay attention, please. Pay attention from December 1st to December 15th and notice how people ask you to do this for free. And you do it for free because you're so loving. So pay attention from December 1st to December 15th. If you're going to brush off this message, the portion of this message that I ask you to just please look, listen, and look at the people that show up in your life that they ask you, so-and-so, do I turn left or do I turn right? So-and-so did this. What do I do? Your words and your frequency and your knowledge of how to overcome obstacles, being this, I climb to the next mountain, and then I'm like, oh God, there's a higher mountain. Oh God, there's a higher mountain. This whole Capricorn thing that just is the Capricorn that we all love about you. Let's be honest. We all love that. And the rest of the wheel needs that. And I know I've needed it at certain points in my life. La, 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 I love you. Aquarius. 10711. Okay. Ba-dum-dum-dum-dum. November 15th to December 15th. Quantum reading for the sign of Aquarius. What does Spirit want you to know, Aquarians? La, 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 I love you. We want your playlist, Alexander. We want to listen to your music too. Oh. Bye-bye. Can you feel love? I just want to make you mine. Okay, Aquarians. Yeah, a few crabs in the bucket. We want your drum, Alexander. I can drum it. I can drum when I'm done. I can drum when I'm done. I can drum when I'm. I can drum when I'm done. Okay. Murderer! They want me to murder the drum. It's heard. I will do it. I will do it. Tell me if I'm too much right now. Not enough. Not enough. No, you're enough, bro. I'm just kidding. I freaking love you. I would never tell anyone they're too much. That's what they tell me. That's what they tell me. They tell me I was too much. Oh, I hope you're having a good time. Not so much. We're down to 29 people. I don't want to have fun. It's not fun. You're crazy. It's okay. No one sounds like that, by the way. I don't know why that's the voice that I give to all the fans. Thank you for sticking with us to this point. All right, Aquarius, let's do this. We could probably just cut off about the past 2 minutes, but we're going to leave it in there. All right, the King of Pentacles. So it's from November 15th, okay, till the window of December 1st. All right, we see that King of Fire, that King of the Sun. Oof, 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 oof. So something's coming through with fire, something's coming through with plasma, because these are two separate energies. Or there's some sort of belief structure that you're integrating, Aquarius, that's these are the same, this is the same. You're looking at two things as if they're the same when they're very, very different. These are two different magics. These are two different offerings. These are two different schoolings. These are two different functionalities that arc in from different places, different angles, different angels, okay? So something's been blocked multidimensionally because something wants to be received, something wants to be integrated. And as we integrate this thing, there are certain people that you've been allowing in your reality matrix, Aquarius. There's people that you're allowing as you have the high ground. You don't take the high ground. You have had the high ground. There are people that are trying to pull you off of that with guilt. There are people that are trying to pull you off of that with manipulation. Who is this? Okay, Aquarius, who is this? You know who it is. No longer. I'm not telling you that you have to say something to them. I'm asking you to put this vampiric thought structure and energy on a diet. Is this person a vampire? No. But this person has a multidimensional aspect that is running their suit that is very vampiric. That is very victim mentality. And this is forcing out your victim mentality. This is forcing out your white knight. But I can save them. No, you can't. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. No, you can't. You cannot save them. You need to save yourself first, and that's how we hold the file, the entire file cabinet, or the warehouse full of locked or unlocked file cabinets for the healings that everybody else needs around us. They might blame. They might attempt to pull you off of this. So once again, whether you receive this message or not, Aquarius, what I would like you to know, what Spirit would like you to know, what Alexander would love for you to know is just pay attention. Once again, from December 1st, you can pull on my wing, but it doesn't matter. It's hot fire, okay? What Spirit would like you to know is whoever these people are that you're allowing in your reality, okay? Just notice your frequency beforehand, notice your frequency afterwards. Do not blame them. You blame yourself for allowing these people. You ask yourself how to put them on a diet. How do I close myself off to this? And this, just because you close yourself off to this does not mean that you're not in unconditional love. There is this spiritual BS jargon of what you're supposed to be doing and what you are doing. And there's this, oh no, they're thrashing me, but I have to allow it because I'm loving. No, 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 my brother. No, 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 my sister. You maintain and hold the high ground to help thousands. Instead of this 1, 2, 3 people in your reality, you think you have the opportunity to help that you cannot help, okay? You drew them into your life at a certain particular time because you were going through certain particular things, and you're no longer going through those things with them. But because of something that they did for you in the past, or because of who they are, because they share certain blood or times or friendships or whatever it is, you're allowing things to take place in your reality that are not okay. And these people like drama, and you don't like drama, Aquarius, okay? You don't like drama. So this whole moving forward while looking backwards because these people are from the past, it's crabs in a bucket. So I'm not telling you that you have to go to them and tell them that they're cut off. You do not need to have this difficult thing take place, even though that difficult thing might be very healing for one or both of you. What I'm telling you is this: you need to put this on a diet, and you need to stop this from happening because we need you. The rest of the zodiac signs need you. We need you to integrate this because we all need more help, and we all need to be helping each other. The people that are here to help and actually are helping, and the people that are actually stepping out of victimhood. because this person doesn't want to step out of victimhood. This person uses their victimhood as a weapon of manipulation against everybody, and you know it, and you've been allowing it. So please stop. Where's this? Was this here? I don't even remember. It's all good. Oh, yeah. But I like it. Get better, but don't get so better that you don't need me anymore. Broken. She's your queen to be. Okay. Doctor Strange. Swab the dick. Let's go. We want you to sing and drum. Sing while drumming and play the cymbals with your feet. Ting, ting, ting. Pisces, November 15th to December 15th, quantum reading to 3. Okay, Pisces. What do we have? What does Pisces have? Are we done yet, Alexander? Oh. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God. Carry the one. Carry the one. Ooh, Taurus, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know, Taurus. It's really good for Pisces. Okay. But I'm going to give it to Taurus. But I'm going to give second place to Pisces. But I'm also going to tell Pisces that you have a test incoming. Oh, look at you. You're heading towards victory. You're celebrating. The worst is over. Okay. Oh, you're this immovable object of love. You're loving, and loving frequency is pouring into your reality. Excellent. Okay, so what else is happening? To reach mastery, there's a test coming. Spirit wants to see if you're going to spin the wheel. So something's coming up between November 15th and December 15th to see if you've truly grown. So something that already happened in the past that you fell for in the past is going to be better than it ever was before. Think threefold, fivefold, tenfold. Something is going to be presented to you. There will be a golden apple that you are not to take a bite out of. This is to show your balance. This is to show your mastery, that you can see beyond the veil, that you can feel. If you feel that something is wrong and you do it during this window, I'm not so sure what's going to happen, but I don't see it being something very good. I don't see it being something very exciting. So Pisces, please, we'll just square up these cards so everybody can see them. One more thing she said. Okay. I like it, Pisces, but there is a test. So there's something that you had some sort of realization from the Scorpio eclipse. There's some sort of healing that you went through from the Scorpio eclipse. I hate that it sounds like I'm making it sound smaller than it was. It was massive. It was massive. I want to tell you that. Thank you, Pisces, for integrating and healing what you have integrated and healed. But what I'm letting you know is now your true mastery of this paladin, this priestess, this priest, this emperor. So you're being tested with the keys to the kingdom. You're being tested to see, do we give them the giant key to the city? Okay? So for you to get the giant key to the city, there's something that's coming up from sometime right around now to right around December 15th. But I will say it's probably closer to December 1st, somewhere around that window. But we can't say for sure when it's going to come. But there is a test coming. So there you go. Alexander gave you your cheat sheet. Oh, that's my song. They say I'm bugging. They say I'm crazy. They say I need their help. But where were they when I actually needed help 2 years ago? They thought I was happy when I wasn't. I was just smiling. Because that smiling was so healing for everybody else. All right. We'll put drumming down on the list now. 120-40. Drums, please. 120. Oh, it's so freaking lit right now. It's so lit. Just the intuition keeps getting stronger, my family. If you're still here now, oh, you're going to get a treat. Did you feel that root chakra healing? We did it. It's done. Oh, God, what is that? What is that? All right, there we go. Got a little blurry. Yeah, let's get all the drums going. Let's get all the drums going. But my jam. Buggin'. Where can I find your playlist? That's it. I hope I didn't upset the algorithm. The music was a little bit loud today. Ooh, but we want the chanting. But we want to get that butter. Thank you very, very much. It is time, my family. It's drum time. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to be breathing however you breathe. I'm not as strict as the other meditators. Other meditators tell you in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the nose. Well, you probably shouldn't be mouth breathing, but breathe however you breathe. Just please make sure that you're breathing. Okay. How is your posture? Shoulders back and down, chest up. Some of you like to lay down. That's fine. Lay down. We're going to be doing a little chanting. We're going to be doing a little drumming. We don't know what's going to happen. But know that whatever happens and whatever he does not do for you at home. He does it for the original creator of his soul. So instead of drumming for you or for me or for anybody else, I will be drumming for God. And that is all. And by that is all, I mean, welcome, my family. Welcome to the new world. Welcome to power. Welcome to life. Welcome to love. Welcome to integration. sway. After all that, you won't sway. I'll do one verse. Other readers may be on YouTube, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Sway me now, you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. And he's out. And by he's out, he means he's going to go back to work in other places. I love you all so freaking much. There's still time to make it to Sedona Starseed Summit, SedonaStarseed.com, CrystalCurrent.com for your epic energy tools, and GalacticTower.com to book a session. From the bottom of my highest heart, I love you all so freaking much. Galactic Tarot on Patreon to get the extra videos, extra content. I love you all so much. I love you all so freaking much. And I almost forgot to tell you guys, I love you all so much. Cheers. I'll see you very soon.